Diane and Denmark here, rah, 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 and look at that, 3 whole weeks I have been making videos, checking with you every day, and 3 whole weeks that you have been decluttering at least 1 item a day. So we're going to jump right in with today's items. I'm working in Flylady Zone 4, the bedroom this week. Remember, just wherever you find things. Some shower gel that we're not going to use, that is being passed on. And if you're not quite sure what to declutter, where to declutter, I've got plenty of declutter with me videos and also ideas on the website of what you can look at, and also ideas for self-care and gardening by the Flylady Zones. I looked through all my handbags. These are my standard handbags and party handbag, and they're all crossbody ones. And this one I have had for years and years and years. It started life as a black handbag and I repainted it blue, navy blue, in 2018. And from time to time I give it a little extra new coat of paint. I know it doesn't rub off, it's leather paint. So those are my kind of keepers that I use all the time. But I've got one handbag. It's a chocolate brown one. I don't wear brown. I really don't like brown. My neutral colours are navy blue and white, and then I take it from there. So brown, I can't remember the last time I used this handbag. So this one is going. And I've also got a couple of chains. I'm going to keep this chain. These are chains that I put on handbags so that I can make them into crossbody styles or just kind of zhuzh them up instead of the usual handle that's on it. But this chain can go, you see it's a bit more of a dull kind of brassy gold, and this is the bright shiny gold. So this one is staying and this one is going. And I do have some things from the living room because I was shopping my house the other day. And when I say shopping my house, what I like to do is when I'm cleaning in the zone, instead of going out and buying new stuff all the time, I shop my house. So I take something from, for example, the guest bedroom. So that's now coming in here. And then this one, which I've had in here, that's going into the guest bedroom. So I kind of move things around a bit and it just gives a kind of fresh look to the place without spending any money, says the canny Scot. But I've got some stuff in the living room, so let's head down there. Well, what do we have here? I was looking through my library basket. This is my library reading basket where I keep everything together so it doesn't get lost. And in the basket, I also keep bookmarks, and I quite often I use, you know, if we've visited a place, I use those kind of things as bookmarks. But anyway, how many do I need? These ones are going in paper recycling. These ones I'm keeping. And then books. This is one that I got at our local book exchange, Ruth Rendell, but actually I have quite a lot. This also came from the book exchange, the PD James's. I've got enough to read right now, so actually this one I'll take to the swap. And these are 3 satire books that I really enjoyed. If you're British, you'll know The Old Ladybird and the Enid Blytons. These are satire ones. I really enjoyed them, but these are going back to the swap. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One from the library that I'm really enjoying at the moment. It's River Cottage, 3 Good Things. Right, so better get these in my bag. And I don't know if you can smell that, but I am making some spicy carrot soup to take with me to the swap. The food is always really important for us. And in the soup there are carrots, ginger, garlic, sriracha sauce to give it a bit of spicy warmth, coconut milk and vegetable stock. Right, so take stock of what you're decluttering today. Leave a comment down below. Remember, the comments are really encouraging to the others if you're looking for ideas of what you can let go of and pass on to somebody else. Today is Wednesday, anti-procrastination day. Have you been procrastinating on taking the items to the charity store? Have you been procrastinating on jumping in with their challenge? Today is the day, all right? And rah, rah, rah to everybody who has been working along with me for the past 3 weeks. Woo! 1 week to go. So anyway, live long, prosper. May the decluttering Hygge be with you. And I'll see you here tomorrow with a rah, rah, rah. Diane and Denmark here. Rah, rah, rah. Good morning. I hope you're fine and well. I'm looking out the window here and it's pouring with rain in Copenhagen. But hey ho, we make our own sunshine. Check in with you once again. I've got some items for our daily declutter challenge. Remember, I'm checking with you every day this month, and you're checking in with me every day this month. I hope you're not getting bored of me. And an exciting start to my morning. I was a guest again on The Times. They have a radio channel. I'll put the link down below. You can hear the replay. And I was invited on because there was a news story about robots doing our chores in the future. And you know me, I love talking about chores. And I don't see my chores as a chore. I'm trying to make it more interesting for you so you spend less time on your chores and make the chores more fun. Anyway, back to the declutter challenge. And I'm working by Flylady zone. We're in zone 4 this week, the bedroom. If you don't know what the Flylady zone is, or you want a little refresher course, I've got a playlist, several playlists for that above and down below. Anyway, my items for today, I've gone through my belts, and I quite like to have belts. I like waist definition, so quite often I'll wear a sweater and belt it in. But I've got a few, these are the ones that are staying, a few that are going. An obi belt in a camel colour. I don't wear a camel colour. My basic neutrals are navy blue and white. So this doesn't just fit in. I never wear that one anymore. So that is going. A denim belt that belonged to a denim dress. The dress was decluttered. The belt should have been decluttered as well. Anyway, that's going too. A leopard skin belt. Reminds me of Bet Lynch. If you're in the UK, you probably know who Bet Lynch is. White belt that I no longer use. So all those are going. And a couple of jewellery items, and I was at the swap yesterday, you know, the famous swap parties that we have. I'll make a video about that probably next week. Right now I'm concentrating on the daily declutter thing. Anyway, I was inspired this morning to have another wee look at my jewellery. This is one that I got at a previous swap, and it's a bit too kind of beigey coloured stones. So that one is actually going back to the swap the next time. So that's going straight in my bag again for the next swap. And a little vintage brooch, that's also going to the next swap. Da, da, da. And look what I found lurking in hubby's wardrobe. the pesky coat hangers. Now, you know, we tried these coat hangers and I really didn't like them. I don't have problems with items falling off my coat hangers. My bestie, Vibe, my Danish bestie Vibe, she loves these hangers. So, you know, one man's junk, another man's treasure. So she is going to be delighted to get these. And a little success story. If you've been following me for years and years here on YouTube, you will know that the decluttering is a process. You know, things change, kids move out, you become empty nesters, you start doing different hobbies, your situation changes. And if you're feeling really overwhelmed with it and thinking, oh, I'm never going to get to that stage, I've got so much stuff, just join in with me today, because I am proof that the system works, the Flylady system and the regular decluttering. Because I used to have clothes here in the bedroom, underneath in boxes in the guest bedroom, down in the basement, and now all my clothes are in here in the bedroom, and also all my makeup. Now remember my makeup, I used to keep spare makeup and makeup brushes, things like that. This is an old box that belonged to the kids. It was like a Play-Doh, you know, Play-Doh container. And I used it because I would kind of swap out my makeup once a month and change over the brushes. I have now decluttered so much that this is going. And all my makeup is in the top drawer of my dresser there. So look at that. Go me, go me. If you're thinking to yourself, you know, when you're out shopping that, oh, I need some more coat hangers, or I need more containers to organise my stuff, I want you to think about that. And remember, you can organise your clutter. If you're thinking, oh, I need more containers or another wardrobe or an extra, that's a kind of warning sign that you've got too much stuff. So instead of going out and buying more hangers or containers, think about, what is it? Why can't I put my things away in my drawer? Am I hanging on too many cleaning cloths? And if you're at the stage where you're able to get rid of your organising stuff, woo, go you. Just another little reminder, it is Thursday today, or Little Friday, as we call it here in Denmark. Errand day in Flylady land. You don't need to do it on a Thursday, but it's just really good to have that focus in on the things that you need to get done in your week and put it into categories, and it really saves a lot of time and stress and the overwhelm with the overthinking about things. So maybe you need to go and buy groceries, fill up with petrol when you're out in the car? Have you got stuff to hand into the library? Do you need to post a parcel? Do you need to pick up some hardware items from the ironmonger? Maybe you're doing a little project in the house this weekend. It's just really doing the planning, a wee bit of planning really takes away a lot of the overwhelm. Remember to like the video, subscribe, share with a friend, blah, 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 blah. Let me know what you are decluttering today. Remember, just go and look for one thing, and you'll see how things snowball. I'll put the link to the times that down below if you want to have a listen in. Join me back here tomorrow, Friday, for our next installment. And I'm going to be moving Flylady zones tomorrow. I think I'm really done in here now in Flylady zone for the bedroom. I'm going to be moving on to the living room. Woohoo! Okay, live long and prosper. May the decluttering Hygge be with you, and I'll see you tomorrow with a rah, rah, rah. Good morning. It is Friday the 24th of February. And we have been working together, yeah, you and me, all this month. We're looking for at least one thing to declutter every day. And I'm working the 5 Flylady zones, and I've moved in here, Flylady zone 5, the living room. I was at the swap party the other day, and when we were bagging up things, Erica spotted these and said, oh, we should give those to our friend Jen for our kids. And I'm seeing Jen, and I've got remember I was decluttering the candy floss maker. I'm seeing Jen, and I thought, oh, I'm pretty sure I've got some of these Lego kits in the basement. And I put them into the Lego box that we have. And remember, we're Danish, we never declutter Lego per se, because it just goes from family member to family member. But I had a couple of these packets, and I put them on top of the Lego box thinking the next time that we have little visitors here, because that sometimes happens, that they could get a little gift. Anyway, I'm not holding on to them any longer. Those are going to Jen as well. Spidey man, who's got their Spidey sense going this morning. And Kima or Shima, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. So Jen will be getting those. And our car has just been in for a repair. And then when we got the documents back for that, I thought, oh, I'm sure I've got some car papers that can go. So obviously I won't show you any details here, but I found quite a few papers, so those are being shredded and going out. I've got a couple of file folders that I'm never going to use again. Think about that, your office supplies. Also, I keep some cards, not greetings cards as such. The Danes aren't into greetings cards, not like in the UK or in America. But what we do have is often we'll have these free cards that you pick up. You often find them in bakers and cafes. It's called Go cards. And it's like little postcards, and it'll be things like Tivoli or anyway, I was writing a card for Vibeke, my bestie Vibeke. It says her birthday next week. I was going through my cards and I thought, you know what, there's probably quite a few cards that I can let go of. But one thing that I'm not letting go of, that this is actually going to go in my memorabilia box, is some Star Trek notelets. And you can see here it's ones that I bought years ago, and I just love them. How cute is that? Beam me up, Scotty. But what about craft items? I've got 2 rolls of tracing paper, and I'm never going to use these again, but I've got quite a few friends who are artists or who use it for dressmaking. So a couple of random rolls. And let's head over here, because that's where we keep the DVDs in that big chest of drawers that belong to my dearly departed Danish father-in-law's family. And I'm going to take a quick look through here today, and there's probably a few more that we can let go of. And I just wanted to show you here that if you've been following me for years and years, you will know that we had all these DVDs. We also had DVDs in the bookshelves. We had DVDs under the TV, on the TV stand. And it's just going through them, you know, again and again, letting go. Just because you have the space to fill up the whole drawer doesn't mean that the drawer has to be full and bursting with stuff. Because I've had quite a few questions with people saying, how are you still finding stuff? You know, your home looks so nice and clean and cozy. It's because I'm going through drawers. You've seen me this month letting go of storage units, of containers, of boxes that have been storing things. And in the kids' bedrooms, we've now cleared off full shelves of things. So even if it kind of looks good on the surface, you may still have a lot of clutter behind doors. Just keep working on it, and you know, join with us here. Just go and look for one thing, see what you end up with. I'm like little Red Riding Hood with her basket. It is Friday, which in Flylady land is quickly check your car, check your handbag, check your sports bag, the baby's stroller, the pram. Just look for anything that shouldn't be in there, any junk, anything that needs to go back into the house. And also it's date night, and you know, hubby and I, we prefer to stay home, and if we do date night, it's usually during the week, and we'll go to a concert or go out for dinner. Anyway, on Friday nights, what I've done for years and years and years, I used to make a family snack basket. And the basket used to be much bigger than this when the kids were at home. But now, hubby and I, we've downsized. We have a small basket, and I just put our favourite snacks in it, and that's what we do on a Friday. So you've got to get on with your day. You've got to like the video, subscribe, share with a friend, and let me know what you are decluttering today. Doesn't need to be from Flylady Zone 5. Just work anywhere you want. It all adds up. And I'm going to get my skates on and get going. And it's grey again here in Denmark, but never mind, make your own sunshine. So live long and prosper. May the decluttering Hygge be with you, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, Saturday, and off you go with the rah rah rah. Diane in Denmark here, rah rah rah. Good morning. I hope you're fine and well. A wee bit of snow for us this morning in Copenhagen. Anyway, let's get straight into it. I've got some items which I'm decluttering today. We are working side by side every day this month of February. We're looking for at least one item, and you're telling me down below what you're decluttering for today. But anyway, come on over and I'll show you what I've got. A few games. I've got Quiz Mystery. We used to play it with the kids. We're empty nesters now, and that's not what we will play when the kids are visiting here. Spectrangle, that's also going. And here's one which is not being decluttered. This is our absolute family favourite way. We play it on vacation, and the kids always say, oh, remember the rummy cup. And I'm thinking my daughter and Sunday now have their own flats, but I'm thinking I might buy a rummy cup for her birthday. Anyway, don't tell her. So this one's definitely staying, as are dominoes. Do you like dominoes? These are my childhood dominoes. You can see they're looking a bit faded now. And I used to play dominoes with my granddad for hours and hours. And we had a thing, you know, when you were down to your last domino, you'd say, I'm chapping. That, I don't know if you have the same rules. Anyway, we also have these dominoes. I will not mention the name, but they've got a really nice feel, and they're really good. And for kids, you can play them in all different ways. You can build little houses with them, or you can do it by colours. So we're keeping the dominoes. This one, very old, it's Jenga, you know, the Jenga thing. And we got this when the kids were small, when we used to go camping holidays with Eurocamp and Canvas, and they always used to send a gift before you went on holiday, something you could play. And this was actually one of the good things, but we never play it anymore. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash the bag, put in a new string, and that'll go in the bag for our next swap party. A few other things, I just put them in one of my little washing basket things to keep it all together. I went through the videos yesterday. Remember, we were talking about videos, not videos, DVDs, you know what I mean. Bit tired this morning. So this one is going, Patrick Melrose, Dr. Dolittle, we got that free with something, I think. The Coen Brothers, Taxi 4, and Great Gatsby. So all of these are going. And I had another look through my office supplies. Remember I was talking about stationery and things. So I found some cards, greetings cards that I could let go of. Case in point, a few of these ones. So these are going. And I also found some funny notepads that I've had since I was a child. And I've kept them for years and years and years. And my kids never used them. And I think now it's time to let them go. So here we are for the last time on television, or at least on YouTube. Look, aren't they sweet? But I'm not going to use them. And I think somebody at the swap party will take those for their kids I mean, they are, or maybe actually for the adults. Look at that, aren't they funny? So anyway, those are all going, goodbye, farewell. But there's one thing that I'm hanging on to. It's notelets, and look how sweet that is. A special note from Diane. And I only kept those for very special friends. So I've got one left. Oh, I've never had long hair. Long hair doesn't suit me. It just drags me right down. So anyway, so that one I'm holding on to. So you go and have a look through your games. Doesn't need to be Flylady Zone 5, just work wherever you are. We're not actually into Flylady Zone 5 until tomorrow, Sunday or Monday, but I've had to kind of run out of things to declutter from the bedroom. And as it is Saturday, make sure that you get some family fun time or recharge your batteries. I've actually just started painting my nails, and the colour, this one, it was really good. What's it called? Bubblegum. I got this at a swap party in November. I think it was when we were at Monica's. And actually my top today, this was a swap item, the little vest. I think this actually originally belonged to Vibeke. So there you go. Never know what you're going to find when you declutter your stuff and go to a swap and something comes back. Anyway, you let me know what you're going to declutter. Remember to like the video, subscribe, please, share with a friend, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to get back on with my day. Hubby is around and, you know, I never film my family. You never see them on camera and stuff. I like to give them their privacy. So I'm going to let him get back in here because he wants to get on with his book, I think. So anyway, live long, prosper. May the decluttering Hygge be with you, and I'll see you tomorrow, Sunday, with a rah, rah, rah. Diana Denmark here. Rah, rah, rah. Good morning. I hope you're fine and well. Checking with you every day this month. We are looking for one thing to declutter. We're just starting with one thing, seeing where it leads us. And oh my goodness, I have a lot of stuff for you today. And it is the weekend, so I hope you are taking time to relax, rest, recharge your batteries. I'm letting it all hang loose today, going fluffy with my hair. Anyway, I'm down here in the basement, and hubby and I went through all our suitcases because the kids have moved out. And when we travel, it's very, very rare that we actually check in luggage anymore. We're usually going short journeys and we're just taking hand luggage. We've gone through all the cases, and our cases, we had put cases inside cases. And we took everything out and we've gone through everything, and here are all the things that we're letting go. So obviously we've kept the ones that we're going to need, but a lot that we're letting go. So this one, now this is one that I've had from our family since I was a child, and I used to use it when I was teaching English to nursery kids and school kids. Look, you can see, anybody, I've got an old case like that. Anyway, I'm not hanging on to it. That is going. And we had a couple of these soot carriers. We're keeping one, a lighter one. This big old one here, that's going. I'll need to do a wee tally at the end, see how many. Okay, this one is going. I won't show you the top of it because we put names on some of them. And also part of the zip was broken, so that can go. And another one like that, but again, I won't show you because it's got names on it. One of these small shopping bags, that's just going to go. I'll fill it up with stuff that's going to our next swap party. And this one, woohoo, look at that. So let me just tally up. 5, 6, 7, 8, woohoo! 8 bags are going. So isn't it funny? I was just looking for one thing down here because I couldn't find anything else today in Flylady Zone 5, the living room. But remember, just work where you are. Perhaps you've got a big garage where you store stuff. Our garage, it was built at the same time as the house, 1933. And we can only get the car in there, so we don't have any storage in our garage. It's just for the car. But maybe you've got a garden shed. Maybe you want to take a look at that today. Have you got garden equipment that you don't use anymore? Maybe you can pass it on to a neighbour or your church or a friend. The lighting isn't great here in the basement. You know, I just film with my my smartphone. With my smartphone, so I hope you can see everything all right. As we were down in the basement, we were talking about Lego the other day. We never declutter your Lego. It goes from family member to family member. And this is our box of Lego. I'll just show you. You see in here? Look at that. Woo! Lego Central. And in this one, we've got all different Lego figures. Oh, this is Harry Potter Lego, obviously. There we go. So it's all the figures in here, and then when family come, we have a good play with the Lego. So that's not going. Anyway, I'm going to get all these bags bagged up, and we only have a few short days left together for our challenge. Let me know what you are decluttering today. Put a comment down below. Remember to like, subscribe, share with a friend, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I'm going to get on back with my Sunday, and I shall see you here tomorrow, Monday. And all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the decluttering Hygge be with you. And I'll see you tomorrow with a rah, rah, rah. Diane in Denmark here. Rah, rah, rah. Good morning. It is Monday, the 27th of February. I have been checking with you every single day this month. We're doing a daily declutter challenge, just looking for one item every day, seeing where it leads us, and we've got one day to go. And I hope you are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning. I've been feeding our red garden squirrels, so we're all ready to go. And I've got a couple of things to show you today, and I've got a lot of things to show you from somebody else. Anyway, let's dive straight into it. Yesterday you saw a lot of suitcases were leaving the building, and thanks to everybody for the nice compliments about my outfit yesterday. The dungarees I was wearing, they were actually from a swap, one of our swap parties last year. Anyway, I found some other things in the basement. One of these cooler things that were in with my kind of picnic items, that I can let go of. I'm not going to use that again. And also quite a few plastic tubs that I've been holding on to, because sometimes when I go to Blue Tits or when I go to a potluck thing, I transport food, but actually I've got so many Tupperware ones. So I've kept a couple, but a lot of them are going. So just out in plastic recycling, and a little tray thing. So all that is going. Would you just look at this? Now, hubby, I didn't ask him. Yesterday, hubby went through the bookshelves here, and I'm going to move this before it all falls down. He went through his books, and look at that. Look at all these. And I just wanted to encourage you, once again, don't go decluttering somebody else's stuff. But if you declutter your own stuff and make it a regular thing, you will see that the rest of the family will follow suit. And you know, with family members, you can help them to declutter, you can encourage them, but please don't declutter their stuff. Here we are, one last pile. So all these are going. This one is going to the kids, but the rest will be going to friends of mine. And somebody commented on the video yesterday in the basement and said, oh, maybe you should declutter some of the books down there. Those are hubby's books. So I leave it to him, but look at that. Of his own free will, he went through the bookshelves here. So just a little reminder, don't declutter somebody else's stuff, but you can help, for example, the kids, do it on a regular basis, use the timer, make it fun for them, and just do it regularly. And that way they really get into the habit of things coming into the house and things leaving the house again. So what are you going to declutter today? Is it going to be books? Is it going to be games? Is it going to be clothes? As usual, like the video, subscribe, share with a friend, blah, 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 blah. And I'll see you tomorrow for the last day. Get your Kleenex out. And of course, we will be decluttering moving forward, but I just won't be checking with you every single day. So anyway, live long and prosper. May the decluttering Hygge be with you. And I'll see you here tomorrow, Tuesday, last day, also my friend Vibke's birthday, with a rah, rah, rah. Diane in Denmark here, rah, rah, rah. And just like that, February has passed before our eyes. We've been decluttering every single day this month. And this is the final day of our challenge, but obviously not the final time we're going to be decluttering. I've got a few its to show you, but let's just have a little recap. Where have we been this month? Well, I think it's pretty safe to say we have covered all of the Flylady zones, and we're actually coming back round to the starting one. I think I'm even wearing the same sweater as I did on day one. And tomorrow is the start of spring here in Denmark, 1st of March. But I'm just feeling really good with this declutter. And I've got a few items to show you today, and I was thinking that, oh, they're not very exciting. I'll tell you what they are. A few things from the kitchen, some aluminium foil things that I had used when the kids were still here and I was kind of batch cooking stuff. And but actually I'm not going to use these again. So these will go to one of the baking ladies that I know, because they're always bringing along cakes to when we swim at the weekend, you know, the Copenhagen Blue Tits chill swimmers. So those are going. And some glass vases. Now I got these were a swap item. And I've used them, enjoyed using them, but I'm not going to use them again. So these are all ready to go back to the next swap they're having. And as I said this morning, I was thinking, well, you know, they're not very sexy items or interesting items. But actually, that has been the whole point of this series. I want to show you that a lot of the stuff that you see on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, it's all the extreme declutter, and that's not real life. And please remember that when you see these things, they are made for content. And also when you see these things, that's not the way that we want to declutter. We don't want to be going to that extreme mode and being overwhelmed with everything. And we really have to be consistent with things. And just by looking for one item, can you, I mean, when you look back at these videos, you'll see how much I have managed to declutter just by starting with one thing. And somebody wrote in the comments yesterday, it would be fun to see all the things that I decluttered over the course of the month. And yeah, that would be great. But again, it would be one of those kind of clickbait things on YouTube. And also, I've already passed on those items. Things went to our swap party. The books that I was showing in here, Hubby had gone through his books. They've already been handed on to a friend. Items for the charity shop, the refugees. So everything is being passed on, or obviously recycled if it was junk. And have you seen some success this month? Because many of you have said that just this whole fact of having the challenge, that you've actually been getting up in the morning and looking forward to thinking, okay, what can I hand on today? And even items that you've been hanging on to for a long time, it's giving you that final push. And I just wanted a little final couple of items to show you. The blouse, the busy blouse, that is being handed on. That's going into the bag for the next swap party, as is this top. Now, I know many of you love this top, and it is a really nice colour, but it just doesn't feel good on me. And I've worn it, I've given it several times, because I did actually get it at a swap party, handed it back to the swap party, and then I picked it up again. But I just don't like it, and I know, and I think I've nailed down now why I don't like it. It's the stars. I'm not keen on the star print, and it just feels, for me, it makes me feel kind of babyish in it. So anyway, but there'll be lots more videos coming about the Dressing Your Truth and Caps Your Wardrobe, because we are coming into spring, and I'm looking forward to putting some new combinations together. And remember to give yourselves a big pat on the back. We have done a brilliant job this month. And I'm not leaving you. I will be seeing you very soon with a new video. But remember to like, subscribe, share with a friend, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to get off to see my friends. So happy birthday to Vibeke, present at the ready. And all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the daily decluttering Hygge be with you. And I'll see you on the other side with the rah, rah, rah. Bye for now.